Okay, I have just clicked record. I am so flipping nervous right now. I don't know. Why am I nervous? I've done hundreds of videos. Hello everybody. How are you? How are all you lovely people? How have you been for the last 6 months? I hope you've been well. I hope you've grown as individuals and are happy in life and everything like that. Where have I been, you ask? So I haven't played this game for 6 months. I haven't made a video for 6 months, and there's a few reasons for that. And I think I'm going to talk about that today whilst we get back into the game that we all love, Genshin Impact, which, again, I haven't played for 6 months. It's funny because as soon as I was feeling like I said, I was feeling really nervous, or I am feeling really nervous. And as soon as I switched this game on, I've talked about this a few times. When I hear that theme tune, I'm like, oh, I feel a little bit calmer now. Something about it is just really cozy and homely and nostalgic. But anyway, where have I been? It boils down to a couple of things. The short version of the story is that it boils down to anxiety and mental health stuff. Also, time, you know, being a dad to a human being and a husky takes a lot of time. Also, the world has been crushingly awful in the last few months, in terms of like just, oh my god, being able to just live and survive. You know what I'm talking about. We all are struggling at the moment. But I figured it's time. It's time to get back. It's time to click to begin. I haven't done this for such a long time. I am nervous as to how many red dots I've got. Let us click to begin. Oh my god. Oh flips. Whoa. Millistra Wonderland unlock. What is that? Oh, it's such a cool thing that I'm here in Mondstadt. Oh, I've totally forgot that I was here. That's so cool. Hold L1. Okay. Alright, okay, L1. Alright, adjust function. What are you telling me to do now? Okay, let's do this first. Let's get rid of all our red dots to begin with, alright? Ooh. Who are you? Oh, it's all new. It's all new. I don't know who this is, but they seem pretty sassy. Pretty sassy. Whoa. This looks fun. Maybe this is something we can all play together, right? Hopefully. Millistra Wonderland, it all starts here. 2 mainkins devoted to you and Paimon will accompany you into the wondrous world created by Mage Octavia. Here you'll find abundance of extraordinary games to choose from. So that's all the games. Oh, cool. I think what I want to do today is, I just want to wonder. I just want to wonder about. I want to do what I really love in this game, which is just chilling out, running about. Whoops, totally forgotten that. Did that? I think we should just follow. I don't know. Follow our nose. Let's go in that direction. Why don't we? Pick some fruits. Oh, I haven't picked a fruit for such a long time. It feels so good. Feels so good to be back. So this video might be a little jumpy whilst I try and just figure out just how. I've not really talked about any of this aloud. I've just been sort of sitting in it, really. So I'm kind of figuring it out right now, how to actually articulate it in a conversation. But it's good to talk about stuff, I feel. And that's not to say anything bad has happened at all. But, you know, people's lives are all complicated, they're all different. but we all have sort of similarities, and it's good to just talk about stuff and just to feel less alone, feel, you know, like there's a lot. I mean, especially when you watch YouTube channels or anything to do with entertainment, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare for your own mental health, just because it's everybody's just pretending that they're okay a lot of the time, to be honest. Ooh, I forgot I could do that. That's so cool. I love it. And I think we're all craving authenticity over algorithm. That's going to be the catchphrase from now on. Authenticity over algorithm. I am sick or tired, and I'm sure everybody else is, of just fakery. People just being, you know, not genuine, just playing up to the YouTube algorithm or any sort of algorithm, or just doing things for the sake of money or something like that. But anyway, the first point I want to talk about is just anxiety. And I've talked about anxiety before. I've, you know, been very clear that I have problems with anxiety, which I've been able to figure out in my older years. I forgot how distracting this game is. Oh, hello. So I hadn't made a video for a while. I just didn't have the time to do it. So you end up thinking, okay, next week I'll do it. And next week comes along, next week I'll do it next week. I'll have time next week. I'll make time. Next week comes along. But you don't have time. Reasons for not having time, obviously parenting and just work, just trying to survive, put food on the table, put you know, keep a roof over our heads, all that malarkey. And 1 week turns to 2 weeks, turns to 3 weeks, turns to a month, turns to 2 months, so on. The other thing as well is I kept making promises. I kept making promises, and especially in the comments when I was thinking, oh, if somebody suggests something like, oh, why don't you play a little bit, you know, are you going to continue playing Wuthering Waves? And I'll be like, yeah, I really, really want to do that. But I then have all the good intention of wanting to do it. And then that time's taken away from me. I wasn't able to do it. And then I feel kind of guilty for not doing it. And it's really silly when you sort of say it. In a way, it feels really like a very small thing. But I'm somebody who really doesn't like breaking promises. And it feels like I was making it. It probably wasn't, but it feels like I was making a lot of promises I couldn't keep. And that feeds negatively into anxiety as well, and it makes you think, oh god, I'm such a flipping silly man who can't get things done. Now, a regular person would say, okay, I need to maybe just tell people why I'm not making a video. But a person with anxiety is thinking about what are people thinking, and you kind of put things off. You kind of put things to the side. I'm trying to think how to really articulate this. Have you ever had a message that you are just dreading replying to because you're fearing what the person thinks, or there's just something behind it, some anxiety behind it? That's the weird thing anxiety does for you, and just general lack of self-esteem. Self-loathing, I guess we'll call it. And don't worry, I'm all right. It's not a big thing at all. It wasn't. It was just a case that other things as well were taking up my time. One of them being my lovely boy, my little pesky junior. He's 16 months old now, so he's a big boy. He is a cool dude too. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I absolutely love just hanging around him, being around him. So whenever I had time between work, whenever I, any free time, I'm like, I just want to spend it with my kid. He is the best thing in the world, and it's just fascinating watching somebody grow and develop and learn the things that you're sort of teaching them. He's amazing. He's like me. He's like technically minded. in a way, and he's like his mother as well in so many other ways. Where the heck am I going? I wanted to go that way. I've gone totally the wrong way. Pretty much the opposite way, but wow, what a view, eh? So time and being a dad sort of intertwine. The other thing that it intertwines with is just the fact that I think constantly about the fact that the world in which my son is growing up in is, you know, not as great as it could be at the moment. And I just wonder what I can do to make it better in some sort of way, or just make his world a lot better. So I was having a conflict of, should I spend time making, you know, a YouTube video, or could I be doing stuff that can give my son all the chances in life? And that's not to downplay the YouTube video stuff, but that leads to another issue that was happening, which intertwines. Everything's just linked. Everything's connecting. There was some weird stuff happening to my channel, and it's all stuff relating to just all the stupid ass changes that YouTube do to their platform for seemingly no reason. There's this, you know, idea that if it ain't broke, why try and fix it? But YouTube's seemingly mantra is, if it's fixed, break the hell out of it. And I was having trouble with just people being able to just see my videos. I was having, you know, people pointing out that, oh, I didn't know you were still making videos. I haven't seen them on my homepage at all, on my feed at all. And I don't really care about views at all. I'm not fussed about that at all. I have, you know, a great group of people that continually watch my videos, and that does it for me. That's fine. If I can just make a couple of people happy as well as myself, that's fine by me. I'm not in it for any money or whatever, because, you know, I don't make any money. Look at those two little things there. They're having a little chat, or maybe they're going to have a little kissy. I'm not going to disturb them. They look very much in love. So I was just really annoyed with YouTube and how YouTube was acting, how it was kind of functioning. Really fed up with the fact that I was just trying all these things. How have I ended up back in Mondstadt? And it was just really disheartening. It's the right word. I think I was just, you know, trying my hardest. I was spending a lot of time making YouTube videos, and YouTube were just, you know, promoting AI slop and you know, things that nobody really wants to see, but they're advertiser friendly, and, you know, it's all about the bottom line. It's all about the money with YouTube, unfortunately. And that coupled going back to, you know, just having a son and thinking about legacy. What am I leaving behind? What am I doing? How am I helping people? How am I contributing to the world? Is making YouTube videos, spending that time, precious time we have on planet Earth, is it important to do this? And I think it is. And I understand that now. And as frustrated I am at YouTube and whatever, I think it makes me happy to make these videos. I enjoy making them, and it makes just, you know, even a handful of people happy. That's a good thing. I still remember very early on when I made my first Genshin Impact video, somebody mentioned that these videos were helping them sleep at night, and because they have a chronic pain situation, and it was just helping them live and survive, which you are not going to do. And I feel like I forgot about that. And I think that's what we all need to be thinking about when we're doing anything. What are we contributing to ourselves, but for others as well? Ooh, hold on. Nice. Common chest. Just giving people a place to go to, and just to, you know, whilst you're doing something, you have these videos in the background, and, you know, carry on doing what you're doing, and it just fills a space, makes you feel like you're not alone. And I think that's the main thing, making people feel that they're not alone. It's a big thing. So if doing little goofy videos like this and playthroughs and just, you know, chill vibes and everything helps people in some sort of way, oh, I'm not ready for them, then that's cool. That's cool by me. And we all get really frustrated, and especially, like I said, when you have a kid and you're thinking how really, you know, terrible or mess that the world is in at the moment, you think, God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I feel so powerless, so helpless to actually fix any of these things that are happening. The other thing as well is that Nuka, my dog Nuka, everything's fine. She's still around, but she is getting old and she hasn't been well as well. We had a big financial knockback where Nuka was ill. We had to pay for, you know, vet's bills, and you know, that costs a lot of money, and it really took a toll financially. But also, again, that feeds into the fact that I have to do things for money to make sure that we have a roof over our head, and the boy and everybody else is being fed. And you know, it's tricky. It's tricky now, especially when we have financial problems everywhere in the world. Things are getting more expensive. It pushes people to make things like content that, you know, is going to make them money. If I made a video right now about how much I really hate this game, even though I don't, but if I did a video about it and said, God, this game is absolute garbage. It's really, really bad. I don't know why. It's just gone really downhill. I don't know why anybody plays it. That's going to get a lot of views because it's inciting, I don't know, a sensational reaction. It's reactionary. It's clickbait. It's making people want to, you know, interact with what I'm saying because, you know, they don't agree with it. And that's the way a lot of people function. They think, right, what's going to get me the views? If you look at YouTube tutorials, how to, you know, make it a great YouTube channel, a lot of people are like, well, you got to just think about what's, you know, a hot topic. And a lot of times it feels like these platforms are pushing us into doing that sort of thing. That's also advertiser friendly. We all have, looking at, you know, the energy bar down there, we all have an energy bar. And when that starts to deplete, we need to find things to, you know, re-energize ourselves and make ourselves feel good, especially right now when I feel like my energy bar is really low. It's in the red, guys. It's in the red. It's in the flipping red. And I feel like a lot of people's energy bars are in the red at the moment. And if anything I can do in this channel to make people's energy bars go back to, you know, green or whatever, just replenish, make them feel better, then that is legacy. That's what I want to do. That's what I can give to people. The other thing I want to talk about is making video games, which I have talked about before on the channel, and I've pointed out that it's something that I've been working on and trying to figure out. You know, I'm somebody who comes from a background of not being very good at maths, not being very good at, you know, that sort of stuff. It doesn't come naturally to me. The coding aspect of things, but the storytelling aspect I absolutely love. And I obviously love video games, and I really want to share that progress and you know, what I'm learning, and hopefully other people will be inspired or just feel like they might have a crack at it themselves, because it's half the battle sometimes is just starting, and then once you've started, the next battle is finishing. But once you get started on something and actually, you know, remember there's no permission you need. You don't need to have permission to go make a video game if you want to make a video game. You just have to start, and then it's a long road to just figuring out that whole process of making a video game. And it's been really fun. And I've actually made, if I can just get rid of these jabronis first, I've actually made a video game. And it's a really, you know, goofy little 5-minute, 10-minute game that you can play. It's free to play. It's a Game Boy style game using GB Studio, which is a really cool little free piece of software game engine where you can make games that you can actually play on a Game Boy if you want to. I'm going to link that in the description. You can play it on your phone. You can play it anywhere basically, but through a browser you can play. And yeah, feel free to let me know what you think. That's the only way I'm going to learn. It's the only way I'm going to grow, is getting that bit of feedback. What the heck is this? This is crazy. Looks pretty important, whatever it is. Should I go down there? Why the heck not? Whoa. Should I be going this way? This is craziness. What is that? That looks like a big thing. That looks like a big thing over there. Let's check out this big thing. Oh. Oh, hello. Ah. I will not talk to you yet, but I'm very excited to talk to you. So anyway, I don't know if any of that makes sense. I don't know if I've actually just talked a load of crap, basically. But it's good to be in this world again, and it's good to be making videos again. And I feel a little more relaxed than I did at the beginning of this video, which is the important thing. Because I was very, very nervous about it all. What the heck is this? So I don't really know how to end this video, to be honest. I just feel a bit overwhelmed by everything, but now, or was overwhelmed, but now calm. I don't know if I've articulated anything very well at all, but hopefully some of that makes sense. And you know, if there's anything that resonates with you, what I'm saying, the point of this video, I guess, is I just want to share. I think it's good to share experiences and share what you're going through. So what I want to do, I want to finish some of the series that I've started, like Genshin and some of the other ones. Some of the gacha games I'm probably not going to be able to continue with a regular pace, just because it takes up so much of my time having to grind in these games. What I really want to do is start to showcase indie game developers, people who are just starting out making games. I'm not playing games, but making games. Narrative games I love. Just things like Sims as well, simulators, and just having fun and making people laugh, making people think, making people, you know, feel goofy. So things are going to be regular at the moment, as regular as somebody who's had a lot of fiber, maybe. That's not a good comparison. Things are going to be back on schedule. And all there is to say is, and I haven't said this for a while, I'm so excited to say it, is thank you so much, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Be excellent to one another. And I'll see you in the next one. I will.